welcome to Reads and Threads. My name's Kate. Hello if you're new here. Welcome back if you're joining us again. Today we have my January unboxing video coming your way. There is still a couple of subscription box books that haven't arrived. They have been delayed, so I am not sure when they are actually going to come, and that is the new Fairyloot Cozy subscription box. The book isn't released until February 14th, so hopefully sometime soon we will actually see that box arrive. When that arrives, I will definitely unbox it for you all. And then the other one is the Broken Bindings SF and F pick for January. The SF and F subscription box is going from bi-monthly to monthly in March. So we'll see how I go. I'm not sure. I have been re-looking at a lot of the subscription boxes that I have subscribed to, and a few of the ones that we're doing today are going to be the last time that we will be doing them, I think, for the foreseeable future. And though I'm enjoying the additions that I have been getting, I can't subscribe to all of them. My money does not stretch that far, unfortunately, and with an overseas holiday coming up soon, I just needed to make some cuts. So one of the cuts is actually going to be the Fairyloot YA box. So this will be the last time that we will be unboxing that one together for now. I have also stopped my Bookish Spice subscription. There is still a book that I have pre-ordered through them that hasn't arrived yet, so it's not the last that we will see of them. And then I have also stopped my adult Fairyloot, but I have now subscribed to the Romantasy instead. Whether some of the others disappear as well, who knows? We'll see how we go. But for now, we have 4 to unbox together. Can I get them without dropping them all? Probably not. And then we have a couple of extra special editions that I have picked up just from Big W. Let's have a look and see what we have this time. This one from Bookish Spice is the September book, I think. It was delayed because of a hurricane, I think, or flooding somewhere where the book was produced. So I'm hoping that's what this is anyway. Glad that's arrived. Our Broken Binding as well has come in their white box, but I'm pretty sure that this is my January fantasy sub book because I haven't actually ordered anything else from them. So let's get into it. Let's start with Bookish Spice. I say this every time. I just absolutely love the packaging that they use and how secure the books are in the Bookish Spice boxes. I never have any worries that they are going to not be okay. So let's get into it. Super excited to see. Let's have a look. We have our pin, and that says on it the name of the book, so you can have a little sneaky peek of what she's gonna be. Let's get her out. So this is what I was talking about with their book packaging. Like, it's completely covered. There is a little bit of a dent in this, so hopefully she's okay, but I think considering how squishy that is, it should be fine, hopefully. We do have Curse of Shadows and Thorns by LJ Andrews. We have a funky bookmark, which is awesome. And then on the back it says, "The beast would find love and be set free." So that's cool. And then we have our book. So again, this one has come shrink wrapped. I will try to get it out of there without ruining it, because we don't want that. After I've just said how well they actually package them, you don't want me to ruin the book before we even get it open. Alrighty, so here she is. She's not as, oh, she's fairly shiny. Got so much gold foiling on her. It says on the back, "I am forever changed knowing you." And then our sprayed edges. They are gorgeous. And top and the bottom. I love how they get them to wrap around. I just think that's so pretty. This cover light jacket is feeling really thick hard as well, which is just gorgeous. So that is the full jacket. And then on the back we have an alternate version, which is fairly cool. Again, I'm not a huge fan usually of character art, but that is some good art. That is very pretty. Oh my god. Then our naked hardcover is stunning. I love the crow, raven, whatever that is. That is gorgeous. End papers. Again, that artwork, oh my god, is gorgeous. I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on Bookish and Spice and give the ones that I've got a go just to see how I'm liking their picks, because I haven't actually read any of them yet. But I just couldn't keep all of them, so this one for now unfortunately has been stopped. But let's see what Curse of Shadows and Thorns by LJ Andrews is actually about. A rebellious princess, a cursed rogue, a forbidden love that will bring a kingdom to its knees. As niece of the king, Elise Lysander cares about two things: sneaking into gambling dens and avoiding an advantageous marriage at all costs. When her uncle holds the life of her deathly ill father over her head, reluctantly Elise puts her fate into the hands of the Legion Grey, the handsome and mysterious dowry negotiator. He may be arrogant and infuriating, but soon Legion incites a blistering forbidden passion she can't ignore. As their attraction grows, so do the dangers. Attacks from black-eyed people, a cursed enemy who is more beast than man, and rumours of Fae returning for the crown they believe was stolen from them long ago. After a bloody coup upends the kingdom, Elise flees with Legion, but nothing is as it seems. The man she allowed into her heart reveals his own secret plans with the return of magic, and he has every intention of using Elise to see them through. With war between magic and mortal on the horizon, Elise must pick a side to protect her kingdom. Does she stand with her people who stole the throne, or with a man who lied his way into her heart and whose secret past could bring her destruction? That is very cool. And I just, the artwork is spectacular. I do really like the editions that they do get, and this one is signed by the author at the front. That is like, oh my god. I am very much looking forward to giving LJ Andrews a go. I have a few of her books, I have a couple of her books on the horizon for myself, I think. And yeah, eager to get to this one. Next up we have our Broken Binding subscription. I am very eager to get to this one. This is a book from a series I haven't tried yet, but I think I'm going to really like. I do quite like the original covers of this series that I have seen as well. So it will be interesting to see what they have done with this. Again, awesome packaging as always. Not only that, but bubble wrap as well. And we usually have a bookmark, so we do. So we have book one of The Drowning Empire, The Bone Shard Daughter. And on the back it says, I would drink 1,000 lies just to see your face again. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at the book. So we have The Drowned Empire. So much fun unwrapping these. It's like my birthday or Christmas. Ooh, I haven't been spoiled, so I have no idea what this is gonna look like. Wow, their stuff just looks so epic. It's like, again, the artwork is spectacular. I don't know. I think they might be dragons on the spine, on the sprayed edges. I'm not entirely sure, but they do go over the top and over the bottom. Or are we in a cave of some sort? Maybe. I'm not sure. Either way, stunning. Let's have a look at the jacket all out on its own. That is very pretty. And our naked hardcover. It's a very different colour to the jacket. I'll try and hold that out. You can see the whole artwork. That is impressive. End papers. It's just very intriguing. I'm liking that a lot. We do have some very pretty title page artwork as well. Andrew Stewart. So we have The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrew Stewart. Sorry, I don't even think I said that when I opened the book. And then we do have the bound in author letter as well. let's have a read about what this one is about. The Bone Shard's Daughter is an unmissable fantasy debut, a captivating tale of magic, revolution and mystery, where a young woman's sense of identity will make or break an empire. The Sakai dynasty has ruled the Phoenix Empire for over a century, their mastery of bone shard magic powering the monstrous constructs that maintain law and order. But now the Emperor's rule is failing, and now revolution is sweeping across the Empire's many islands. Lynn is the Emperor's daughter, but a mysterious illness has stolen her childhood memories and her status as heir to the Empire. Trapped in the palace of locked doors and old secrets, Lynn vows to reclaim her birthright by mastering the forbidden art of bone shard magic. But the mysteries behind such power are dark and deep, and wielding her family's magic carries a great cost. When a revolution reaches the gates of the palace itself, Lynn must decide how far she is willing to go to claim her throne and save her people. It does sound really good, and I have heard people absolutely love this series. On the back it says, "We all tell ourselves stories of who we are, and in my mind I was always the hero, but I wasn't. Not in all the ways I should have been." I think it's gonna be really good, and I am super excited to get to this one, hopefully as soon as I can. Next up we have the first box that I have received in my Fairyloot Romantasy subscription. I have had previous Fairyloot Romantasy editions that I purchased separately from the subscription, but this is the first one of my actual subscription. So super eager to see if I am gonna like it. I'm a bit nervous. Hopefully it is all good. Our theme for this month is Mirrored Fate, and we have looking good so far. Look, the colors are looking stunning. And I get into it. We have The King of Ravens by Claire Sager. This is insanely spectacular. I am in love. Oh my god. I love the colors and the design and the ravens, the crown, everything about it. Look at those edges. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's have a look at the jacket on its own. That is stunning. And then on the back we have a reverse of the original cover in a different colorway, I'm pretty sure. I literally just saw this book at work today, and I'm pretty sure. I'll pop it up on the screen either way, but absolutely stunning. Wait till you see the naked hardcover. Like, holy moly, that is epic. On the back it says, "He pulls me against his chest and the world folds into feathers of..." So pretty. And papers. And then on the back, I'm very happy with this. And it feels kind of like a floppy hardcover. So intriguing. We have a little letter in there from our author, and this one is signed. That is so good. I am so eager to give Claire Sager a go. I haven't read from her yet, but I have heard such good things about her other books that I have been super intrigued to start. And when I saw that this was going to be my first book, I was so excited. This is all a little bit of me. Like, that color is gorgeous. And then the like kind of flowery silver foiling on the back. Stunning. They hit this one out of the park. Absolutely love it. I nearly put it away before reading what the book was actually about. I'm so overawed by it. Let's find out what this book is about. He'll do anything to keep her. She'll do anything to escape. Rhiannon is dying of what she doesn't know. Kept protected by her family in their clifftop home, she spends her days searching for a cure. Her world is torn apart when an unseelie king of the dead arrives and gives her a simple choice: descend to the underworld as his bride, or he'll take her family instead. Trapped in a twisted bargain, Rhiannon is thrust into a world of withered gods, scheming courtiers, and ancient magic. But she refuses to be a pawn in a game she never agreed to play. Her new husband is powerful, cold, and infuriating, and she is determined to hate him. But in a court where beauty masks cruelty and every promise has teeth, hatred burns slowly into something else. Something dangerous, something that could undo them both. I am super intrigued to give this one a go and can't wait to get this on my shelves. Now let's have a look at our Fairyloot YA. This box is bulging. It only arrived today, so I'm super excited that it got here. So let's have a look and see what we're gonna get for our last YA box. I'm not entirely sure what is gonna be in here. Let's see if I can find the spoiler card first without spoiling everything in the box. And I didn't see everything, so there's that. So our theme is Hearts in Flight. And if you would like to spoil yourself for everything, you can obviously pause and have a read. But let's just check out what we're gonna get. So first up, the bulgy bit at the top. Let's see what it is. It's a box. This is inspired by 6 Crimson Cranes and it's a sugar pot. That sounds cute. Ooh, there's a little spoon. Let's get it out and have a look. Wow, that is cute. So we have a plain little ceramic spoon and then this gorgeous pot with the cranes on it. And the little lid you can take on and off. That is super cute and definitely something you could have just to put out if you're having like an afternoon tea or anything like that. That is really sweet. I quite like that. I'll pop that over here so I don't ruin it. That is, and it is dishwasher safe, which I love. Any dishes that enter my house need to be dishwasher safe. It says it is dishwasher safe, but preferably hand wash because obviously the design will probably come off. But if you're not using it every day and washing it every day, you probably will be okay. This is designed by Blanket Design. They do a lot of designing for Fairyloot and they do seem to do some really good stuff. Let's see what else we have. A Dance of Lies e-reader strap. So that sounds intriguing. A Dance of Lies was a book that I ended up skipping in whatever one it came in, but I don't mind the design. Oh, so it's, yeah, a strap that you can hook over your e-reader. And this design will go quite well with the color of my Kindle. So I might pop it on there and see how I like it. But that's very handy if you don't have any kind of holder for your Kindle. We have a book next, some kind of book. So this is Once Upon a Broken Heart notebook, designed by Darkheim. Let's have a look at what it is. So it is just a lined notebook. Can never have too many of them, but it does have pretty gold foiled edges. So yeah, I quite like the fox design on the front. So we'll just take that off. The color, not my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of pink, but I'm pretty sure the cover of that book is pink, depending on the version that you have. Okay, I have gotten 2 lots of the overlays. So for someone who doesn't really like the overlays at all, hopefully someone else hasn't lost out because I've ended up with 2. And we have our tarot cards. So we have the Devil and Temperance. They can go in with my others. And then we have the book, which is an extremely interesting colour from what I can see so far. We do have, mine got a little bit mangled. We have The Swan's Daughter by Roshani Chokshi. So that's a very different colour to a lot that you'd expect. The white, it looks very ethereal and swan-like, so there is that. Sprayed edges. Oh, nothing on the top and bottom of these ones, so just the white or cream, I guess, maybe. Have a look at the cover all out, and then the reverse on the back should be the regular cover in a different colorway. Our naked hardcover, some lovely artwork. I'll try and hold it out for you. And then our pen papers. And oh, it's pretty. So we do have our bound in letter from the author. That's about it. Just go straight into the book. It's not looking too bad. The top of mine has just got a little bit dented on the very edges, so there's not too much damage. That's okay. Let's see what this one is about. I know it sounded fairly intriguing. Princess Aris knows that marriage means murder. After a poorly worded wish generations ago, all one needs to rule the Isle of Malus are the heart and hand in marriage of the kingdom's heir, regardless of their survival afterwards. Aris's only chance at a long life is true love. When his parents announce a tournament of brides, a throng of beautiful bachelorettes arrives at the castle. But Aris cannot tell who is there out of love for him or lust for power. His only hope is Demelza, a Veritas swan who has fled to the castle for sanctuary. Demelza's song rings truth from lies, and so they strike a deal. Aris will hide her in exchange for her help to sort through his potential brides. But when love and truth become impossibly tangled, the two must decide what is more important, mere survival or chasing a life worth living. Hopefully this will be a good one for my last one, but I do think it will look fairly pretty on my shelf. So there is that. It's such an intriguing design. On the back we do have a little quote and it says, "To find love is a curse." I did quite like it. It reminds me of an old-fashioned style of book. We did get our little bookmark that goes along with the artwork. So we'll open one of the two overlays. I definitely do not need two. I probably won't even need one because I don't ever really know what to do with these. Like I say every time that I open one of these. Let's have a look at what we have. The artwork is gorgeous. It's just so that's them. I don't know if I will really put them in or not. I can never tell. They pretty much just stay in the packages and then go in a drawer. But if I was ever to on-sell my copy, these would go with them. That is it from that box. Let's have a bit of a read of the spoiler card and see what everything was. So the sugar pot, designed by Blanket Designs, sweeten your morning brews and add a delicate touch of magic to your kitchen with this sugar pot inspired by Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. The notebook, designed by Duck Kim, write your own fairy tales within this dreamy notebook inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, a perfect place for wishes, stories and untold secrets. The e-reader strap, also designed by Blanket Design, made for even cozier and comfier reading experience. Hold your favourite stories close with this e-reader strap inspired by A Dance of Lies by Brittany Arena. The overlays were designed by Pole Arts, and then there is the list of where they go. And then the collectibles of the months are designed by Avondale Art. This month's tarot card set features Rory as the Temperance card and Sybil as the Devil card. The characters are from The Knight and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, which is, that's what I thought they didn't look like. They usually go with the characters that are in the book that we're going to get, but that is interesting. So we have, there you go, characters from The Knight and the Moth, which is one of my favourite books from last year, and I'm eagerly awaiting the sequel to come out. So they are our subscription box books. Let's jump in to the two other special editions that I purchased. So after having a couple of problems with a couple of the special editions that I have picked up from EW, I have started pre-opening these when I get them just to make sure that they are okay. And then I've just been popping them back in the packages to wait for myself to film. So let's see what this one is. I've forgotten which one's in which. But we have The Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent. This is just the deluxe edition. I'm undecided how much I like this or not. Like, the cover itself isn't my favorite, but I really do think I'm gonna love this series. So I wanted the special edition for it anyway. It's just, I'm not sure about this design. I think I preferred the original like indie covers to these, but I thought if I wanted to get a hardback covers to have them be able to sit with my Crowns of Nyaxia ones, I would pick these up. But I do really like the sprayed edges. So they are very cute. And then they're just red on the top and the bottom. And generally, I really like, especially with the Crowns of Nyaxia series, the naked hardcovers. So it'll be interesting to see that. And it doesn't disappoint. I think that's really pretty. So happy with that. We've just got plain white on the inside of these ones, so no end papers, but hopefully I'll have read this soon and it can sit frayed edge out on my shelf. If you don't know what this one is about, it says, ripped from a forgotten homeland as a child, Tasana learned how to survive with nothing but a sharp wit and a touch of magic. But on the night she tries to buy her freedom, she barely escapes with her life. Desperate to save her best friend she left behind, Tasana journeys to the Orders, the most powerful organization of magic wielders in the world. To join their ranks, she must complete an apprenticeship with Maxentarius Fairyloot, a handsome and reclusive wielder of fire who despises the Orders. The Order's intentions are cryptic, and Tasana must prove herself under the threat of looming war. But even more dangerous are her growing feelings for Max. Can we just call him Max? Maxentarius. The bloody past he wants to forget may be the key to her future, or the downfall of them both. Daughters of No Words is a stunning first book in the War of Lost Hearts trilogy, a standalone dark romantasy series from Sunday Times best-selling global phenomenon Carissa Broadbent. So I did really enjoy the couple of Carissa Broadbent that I have previously read, so I'm super eager to get to this one, and we'll be getting to it soon because I think I'm going to use this as my trilogy for her kids. So really glad that I actually have my own physical copy of that now. And then the other special edition that I picked up was The Bonds That Burn by Briar Bolin. I am loving the editions of these that they are putting out, mainly again because of the sprayed edges. I like the dragon scale look, and the first one had the red scales, and so I think each one's just gonna have different colored scales, and I'm fully behind that, and I think they're just gonna look really good on my shelves. So we have the jacket cover, our naked hardcover, and then end papers. And I'm pretty sure they're the same on both sides. Yes, they are. And I don't think that there is anything else on the inside of this one. But yes, really happy that I got my hands on this. And I have pre-ordered the next one of this one as well already. So hopefully I will have all three soon. This one is the second in a series, so I won't be reading what's going to happen in that. I just remembered I don't want to know because I haven't read the first one yet. So I don't want to spoil it for anyone else, but I'm super intrigued to get to this world. I do want to read Briar Bolin's original series before this one. So hopefully one day soon, very soon, I will get to this. But I have heard exceptional things about this and can't wait to check it out. Okay, so this is them, all of our gorgeous new additions for our shelves. And look at this sprayed edge. Look at them. They are absolutely all spectacular. Can I pick a favorite? Yes. My favorite edition definitely has to be King of Ravens. I am so glad that I managed to get on to the Romantasy subscription, so super eager in giving these one a go, but super eager to give them all a go. Which one's your favorite? I would love to know which book of these, if you have already read them, did you enjoy the most? Which one should I prioritize first? Would you like to see a vlog about reading any of them? Let me know down below. I'm so happy that I can afford any of them, let alone some of them. But I think they're going to look great on my shelves. Can't wait to get to all of them. Happy that they have all arrived pretty much okay and don't have to deal with anything wrong with any of them. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and like I said, leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one I should get to first. If you'd like to, please hit that subscribe button. It would definitely help me out. And if you haven't already, think about hitting that like button. That would be great. I've also linked down below my Goodreads, my Storygraph, and my Instagram. Please feel free to come over and follow me on any of those platforms if you would like to do that as well. And until next time, or until our other two books arrive that we are waiting for, that's it from me. So I hope that wherever you are having a really wonderful day. And we'll see you next time. Bye.